Welcome back. And while we're getting set up for our next round, let's go ahead and read some more donations. I have $20 from Anonymous. They say, looking forward to getting the pants scared off me by Penumbra, Faith, and Gone Golfing. Good luck to everyone. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I have $25 from Undead Yurdan. This charity is well worth the donation. It doesn't hurt that the prizes are pretty cool too. Thank you so much. The prizes are amazing. And I have $25 from Arissa. They say, gotta go fast. Great to see all these awesome speedruns. Thank you so much, Arissa. And with that, I am getting word that we are all ready for Faith Any Percent on the PC by Vynn. So I'm going to go ahead and let her take it away.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. So today, yep, it's going to be Faith. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and go. So, what is Faith? Faith is a game about our protagonist here named John Ward. He arrived here precisely 1 year prior. This game takes place during the 80s Satanic Panic of North America. We were originally here with our companion Father Allred, and we were here to help a girl named Amy Martin who was suspected to be under demonic possession. We were meant to go ahead and exorcise her, however, things did not go very well. What happened 1 year prior? Well, what happened when... I'll explain him in a moment. 1 year prior, when we were trying to exorcise Amy in the basement of the Martin residence, it went, as you would expect, terribly wrong. It is a horror game. So just, get rid of him. His name is Michael, by the way, but yeah, in a moment. The storyline is that Amy Martin was originally being exorcised by Father Allred. However, the exorcism was so distressing to the parents of Amy Martin that Father Allred requested that John Ward take them back upstairs. So he did so, calmed them down, and then said, I'm going to go back downstairs, see how everything is going on. Unfortunately, when that happened, Amy was found no longer in the chair in the basement. Father Allred was unconscious on the floor, and Amy was about to attack John. Thankfully, John escaped, but we cannot say the same for the others who were in the house. Amy had wound up actually killing both her parents and Father Allred. As you can see here, this is where the exorcism had transpired. Now, we are here to finish what we started. To finish the exorcism of Amy Martin, who will be this young lady here. So the game also involves, it's not just like your typical pixelated retro horror game, it also involves rotoscoping, or roto for short, which is an animation style which is, it is hand-drawn over everything. So we get that nice little effect during the cutscenes. So right here, this is Amy. She says a bunch of different stuff. She's just like, puny, trying to belittle John, saying it's too late. She says everything is around them. There's a lot of RNG in this game, and even in the forest, there is a lot of RNG, except for the main locations. The main locations have to stay the same. But Michael, who we also saw in the forest, is also RNG based. He can kill you if he wants to. He can be really aggressive, or he can be really docile and just leave you alone for the entirety. Michael is explained in the README document as well, saying, by name anyway, also only glitch in the game. It is very similar to pause buffering. We just hold down our crucifix, the button to bring that up, which is our weapon. And then what happens when we pause, unpause it, the game isn't sure how to handle that. And it keeps our weapon open, but we are able to move around the entirety of the map while attacking. So, I'm just going to quickly do that, and that should be fine. But Michael he is another character, and he's explained further in Chapter 2, the next area of the game. So as you can see, the demon was really having a lot of fun, unfortunately, with Amy, because she has the hole in her face. And if there's anyone eagle-eyed as well in the chat, you will also be able to see in the painting downstairs, there was a hole in everyone's face in that painting. So this is part 2. There are 3 phases to the boss battle here with Amy. And this is the second one. Thankfully, the last one is the most interesting, because it does really just show the satanic panic kind of craze that swept North America just through its symbolism, which is a very very popular symbol there, Sherry. Okay, we're probably going to need one more of this from Amy, and we'll be... Yeah, there we go. So, as you can imagine, with the satanic panic of the 80s, there is a cult involved in this game. Now, the cult is a bit mysterious, but they like to portray themselves with being drenched in red paint. Whether or not it's red paint, I'm not sure. It is never precisely explained, but we can just hope that it's red blood. But they are trying to bring about their god, and Amy was dragged into this cult. And through, obviously, as you can see, there is a dying hand coming over her face. It tries to come through people's faces. There is a ritual involved regarding that. Don't hit me, please. Thank you. But yeah, and the demon has left Amy. We have exorcised her of it. We have performed our duty to an extent. However, some things don't always go according to plan. So yeah, the more notes you pick up in the game as well, you can see one right there. We don't bother picking it up. We only pick up 2 in the entirety of the game because they are not only on track, they are also the quickest notes in the game. And we will go out of our way to get more notes, but unfortunately they're really long. So there's a lot of scrolling involved. We would wind up losing more time. So as you can say, as you can see here, kill her is in reverse. There are 5 endings to this game, but there's a hidden one. There's a secret one. Also, this is the last part of the game now here. For the run. So. Michael used to be a child. Michael actually used to be a regular human individual. Also, that's time. But that is the time of the game. That is the run. It's really short, but there's so much content in the actual game that it is fantastic. This is one of my favorite games, actually, if I can say, from Itch.io. It's not only on Itch.io, but also on Steam, but yeah. When we are talking about the notes, every time you pick up a note, the more it unravels the story of Faith. And that's why it kind of weakens the boss, because you're saying to yourself, wait, I'm actually understanding what's actually going on. Maybe this isn't all that it seems, because it also explains to the character that it may not actually be what it seems. And when we get the secret ending, hopefully I might have a bit of time for that. But also, if there's any donations there, it would be fantastic. Because I'm getting way too carried away with myself.
This commentary is absolutely amazing, and we do have some donations. I have $25 from your boy Travis. They say, "Don't be afraid, John. I've been obsessed with the Faith game, so I'm absolutely pumped to see it run at GDQ. Shout out to the runners and staff for all their hard work. Thank you so much." We have $25 from Astaroth. Love you guys. Keep it up. Thank you. If we have time for a couple more?
Yeah, definitely, because
Awesome.
I'm just going to try and do the secret ending here really quickly.
Oh, sure.
And it involves a bit of back and forth, so if there's another few donations, that would be perfect.
There sure are. I have $200 from Andrew Cho. They don't leave a comment, but thank you so much for your donation. I have $25 from King TDN, who says, "I have the whole week off, and I can't think of a better way to spend it than with SGDQ. Thank you so much, King TDN. I appreciate it.
Are there any more? Just quickly, because
Sure.
I'm going to go straight in on this one.
Got it. I have $100 from Count Cranberry, representing the Night Crew. Keep up the great runs. Thank you so much, Count Cranberry. And I have $150 from TKDA Boda. They don't have a comment, but again, thank you so much. Your donation is incredibly appreciated.
Wonderful. Is there another one, or
Yep.
should I? Okay.
I have $100 from Ace Azamine. More games, please. Heart emoji. And we are working our way towards more games because we have, let's see. Our bonus game number 2 is now at $23,260.11 out of $90,000. If you want more GDQ games, you know how to do it.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Nichole. That was the secret ending to the game, where that note there, you have to shoot the mirror, because I'm sure, as you've guessed, it's like, hey, the text there telling you to kill her, like kill Amy, who we were trying to help, it's in reverse. But also when you're casually playing the game, the mirror is the one thing that you can see. You can see John Ward's actual reflection in it, and those are the only hints in the game. And I was just kind of saying, huh. Because I accidentally shot the gun at one point, and I was saying, I wonder if I can go back and get it again. I could. I was like, So I went back, kept shooting the mirror, and then that happened. Also, there are five, with the 5 endings, there's different ways of attaining them. This is one of them. This is the cult ending. As you can see, they're all in their red outfits. They're all adorned, whether it's red paint or something else, we don't know. However, I'm not actually sure how much time we may have, so I'm just going to try and show this one extra ending. This is it. This is the entire of the run, so if I'm out of time, that's absolutely a-okay. That's it. That is the run. Sorry.
And thank you so much. That was such a fun run. We have a $100 donation from New Blood who says, Mortis. I have a $100 donation from Bobby Blackwolf. They say, wanted to throw in a donation to my best friend, Mr. Golfy. He's a friendly individual. He told me he wants to be your friend too. He has a sharp wit. He also wants Snake to wear a tuxedo because he considers Snake his friend too. Stay cozy. And if you don't know about Mr. Golfy, with a $15 minimum donation, you can be eligible to get a plush Mr. Golfy, all of your very own. Check out the super awesome prizes that we've got because there are a ton of them and they are all amazing. Just remember, Mr. Golfy is a friend. I have $20 from Pygon, they say, enjoying some late night GDQ. Thank you so much for the donation, Pygon. And if you are just joining us, we are benefiting Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an international medical humanitarian aid organization that works in over 70 countries around the world, providing life saving medical humanitarian care and speaking out about what they see in those areas. Their work aids people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. MSF relies mainly on the generosity of individual donors, with over 90% of MSF's income coming from private donors giving small amounts. And did you know that with $10, MSF can purchase 45 emergency food rations for use in a crisis or a natural disaster? Every single dollar counts, so thank you all so much for donating to this absolutely amazing cause. We are already at $312,000. Just absolutely amazing. Thank you so, so much. I have a $25 donation from Static Rodent. Last donation for the day. Gotta sleep and work in the morning. Looking forward to more donations and more awesome runs throughout the week. Thank you so much, Static Rodent. I have a $50 donation from the medic. Staying up for the less talked about runs like a 2:30 a.m. Penumbra trilogy run. It's exactly the kind of thing I look forward to most at GDQ events. Penumbra is one of my favorite horror series, and I always feel like Frictional could have done so much more with it. I look forward to seeing some crazy things done with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the run. It was absolutely amazing. Such a fun run. I have a $350 donation from the Lurk Nest Monster. They say, whoops, added a couple of extra zeros. Oh well. I've been watching GDQ since 2012, and they've been the best 2 weeks every year since. It really blows my mind how far we've come, not only with how much the speedrunning tech has progressed, but with how much we're able